Thank you. I was going to go point it up. Yes.
Okay. Would you like end it all or not? Yeah. Thumbs up when it's still on, thumbs down when it turns off.
So how is the atmosphere?
What's up? Go! Go! Roll! Roll! You falling, Judge!
Because he said that we
Rock
can't
and roll!
oh, that's what the man was then said, right?
Rock and roll!
That's pretty good.
Like, yeah. All they started because they
Max Stone or Mark.
that's how it was. Yeah, because when we came in, the man was like, did y'all get everything? I said, if the girl was party, because I always got black in the gate. So he like,
Wheat and shade. And oh, the lady.
I just said, could you bring the hoodies?
Okay. So I mean, first of all, we don't have a budget. So our parents don't show up. Period. My son went to J2 29 years. I know how to work right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm very familiar. Like, I mean, most kids from the school, they do teams and they just work their games. Like, you just don't get it.
So I thought he was lying. Because I'm like,
No, my son will use the numbers with some games, but then it gets expensive and you have years that you don't. So yeah,
oh, I know
you
that.
don't have the funding.
But then we had parents, it was always the same parents donated. So yeah.
The only thing is like, when I did the APA, I didn't have to worry about the parents because the teacher going out of business. So,
Where do you go?
got the white shirt.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to D2 Sports Network as we bring you an East Coast powerhouse clash here between DeMatha Catholic out of Maryland and Roman Catholic out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the local team, the home team tonight. Captains already went out for coin toss. We will await the opening kick for tonight's game. I'm your play-by-play, Chris Baker, joined by the man behind the scenes, the man who makes it all happen, my man, Rod. My right here, and it should be a good one tonight here as Roman Catholic undefeated heading into this contest with a 21-17 win over Malvern Prep. As you see, the Kalites will take the field. They'll receive the ball first, and DeMatha will kick off to start this huge primetime matchup between two of the best teams on the East Coast, arguably. And we will
Here, respective states that they're from, they're both in the top five
top
at
three,
least. Yeah. So it should be a pretty good matchup.
The lefty kicker for DeMatha Catholic is number 36, Alex Amaya. The senior, the lefty, first year for DeMatha, transferred from a public school down in Maryland. Set to send this one away here to Roman Catholic. And Maya gonna send this one back here, and we are underway here from Northeast High School in Philadelphia. Kick taken at the 1 yard line for Roman Catholic, stopped short of the 15-yard line, so Roman Catholic will take over in their own territory deep for the first time tonight. And here comes the man with a plan, Samaj Beals, the superstar quarterback of Roman Catholic, coming out to lead this offense. Looks like they'll take over at about their own 13-yard line. So with that, we will get ready to send this one underway here from Northeast High School in Northeast Philadelphia.
Yeah, and right off the bat, I'm paying attention to this defensive and offensive line. That's where the game is going to be won. So it's going to be interesting to see, who picks up.
Take a deep shot, incomplete there. Looking for his man, Issa Neely, just recently picked up a Penn State offer, the sophomore. Recently picked up an offer from James Franklin's Nittany Lions up in State College. Here comes that no-huddle offense even after an incompletion. Motion across the right. Beal's going to hand it off. Huge hole on the left side. He's got some room here. That looks like number 7, Jeremiah Tabb.
No, 30.
That is number 30. That is Xavier Kincaid. My apologies. So Kincaid gets the first handoff of the night. And he gets about a yard, if that. So 3rd and 9 coming up now for Roman Catholic.
Yeah, defense swarming to the ball pretty quick. So you have to keep an eye out for screen pass and draws, things like that. Allow that speed to play against them.
Beals looks to his right, had a man incomplete. They're a little bit too ahead of him.
That's a quick 3 and out.
That looks like number 6, Rayshawn Scott, the intended target. So a 3 and out early for Roman Catholic. It'll bring out Eli Pollock now to send this one away from the punt position, the 5'4" sophomore. As he got a lot of work 2 weeks ago here on this same exact field as Roman Catholic defeated Randolph Campus from New York 67-0. And Pollock awaiting the snap here. Pollock rugby style punt to the right side, gets it away. Pretty good punt, taking it about the DeMatha Catholic 49-yard line. He's got room down the sideline. This one's coming back though. Crackback block, maybe two or three crackback blocks.
No need to hit those players as you're running past them. I mean, they're behind the play. They're not even close to making a play on that. So that's a 15-yarder going against you.
As Jacob Wallace, the return man for DeMatha Catholic. Great return, but unfortunately coming back for the Stags. So now they'll take over for the first time tonight.
I mean, they had that wall set up pretty good. Here's the call. Personal foul.
Back block targeting on the Stags. So here comes DeMatha Catholic offense.
So they didn't play last week, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm sure they're a little bit anxious, ready to get on the field.
He'll be quarterbacked by Denzel Gardner, the Marshall commit. The Thundering Herd. Gardner going to fake the handoff. Rod to his right. Facing pressure, has to get it away. Was facing immediate pressure there. Looks like number 0 for Roman Catholic. It is Will Felder, the Duke commit. So Felder hot on Gardner's tail. Forces an incompletion. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 now for DeMatha Catholic.
Yeah, they tried to get him out there on the edge. Roman Catholic speed showed up in that play.
Gardner going to drop back, looks over the middle, has a man wide open. He's got him. Number 88, maybe short of the first down marker. It looks like he is indeed short. That is number 88, Josh Virgil, the junior, on the completion there.
Good catch. They found an opening spot right there in that zone defense, and he was able to make a catch, make a little move, but came up a little bit short of the first down.
Now Gardner back here with 3rd and about 2. Heads off to Bud Coombs. Coombs gets up the middle, finds a hole, breaks a couple tackles, and gets the first down and then some. So Coombs, huge run there. It's about 7 yards on the carry. So a fresh set of downs coming up now for DeMatha Catholic.
Looks like he's running for contact.
Big boy out there,
Yeah.
5'11", 200, the senior. Gardner going to hand off to Coombs again. No, he's going to fake it on the option. Gardner has a hole. Gardner stiff arms a man and is eventually tackled.
He's still going.
Gardner, no, he's still going. Oh my goodness. Denzel Gardner, the Marshall-bound quarterback, with a grown man run there for DeMatha Catholic. And the Stags are driving now here in Roman Catholic territory.
Yeah, Roman Catholic defense has to hold up on the front line right there. That's one of the things I kind of pay attention to when the games first start out. I want to check the offense and defensive lines, see how teams hold up. That could kind of be an indicator of how the game is going to go.
Gardner high snap, fakes a handoff to Coombs, tries to make a move, and is eventually taken down in the backfield by a swarm of Kaolites.
Quarterback's pretty shifty right there. Way to make a play of it, get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to say he did get back to the line of scrimmage. So a gain of 0 for Denzel Gardner. 2nd and 10 coming up now for the Stags. Here comes the Stags offense now with a wing in the backfield. Gardner's going to hand it off to Coombs. Coombs just putting his head down and keep on barreling through the line.
I mean, at the moment, you did come out and complete your second play of the game, which was a pass across the middle. Definitely at the moment, I'm not in a rush to throw the ball. I mean, we've been getting positive yards every time we run. So that's something that I'll keep in mind. And right now, we're on the road in Philadelphia. This is 4-down territory.
3rd and about medium now for DeMatha Catholic. Gardner going to fake the handoff, keep it himself. Gardner's got room to the left sideline. Makes a man miss. Gardner going to get eventually shoved out of bounds.
There you go.
Another first down for Denzel Gardner.
Another quarterback power off the left side there. He's able to make some people miss and pick up the first down.
Gardner now sets up the Stags deep in the red zone. And DeMatha Catholic knocking on the door here as they've been rolling so far through this offensive drive.
Yeah, big boys up front creating lanes, allowing their quarterback and running backs to fill them. I'm not putting the ball in the air. You gotta run a rock.
Gardner hands off to Coombs here. Coombs going to put his head down and is going to be taken down for a gain of about, call it 3.
Yeah, you know a quarterback power or off tackle run is coming right now, considering they've been able to, get positive yards, 5 at a clip. But I want you guys at home to pay attention to that front offensive line and defensive line. It looks like they're getting a push, a surge. They're hitting Roman off of the line, and it's just creating holes.
Comes a motion out to the right sideline, just some eye candy as Coombs is going to keep on trying to barrel through. Coombs is going to be in for the touchdown. So Bud Coombs gets DeMatha Catholic on the board early as he eventually is floundering into the end zone in that scrum there on the goal line. The officials say he got in, so DeMatha Catholic strikes first in this huge primetime matchup here. And here comes Amaya now. Send this one through the uprights, or at least attempt to.
Yeah, very, very impressive drive by DeMatha. Come out and establish the run game, establish the line of scrimmage. Huge for them on the road.
Amaya's kick, and it is right down broad. So DeMatha Catholic takes an early 7-0 lead here after a methodical 9-play drive there for DeMatha Catholic. Ends up with 7 on the scoreboard for the Stags here early in the first quarter. K-Lite return team will get ready to bring this one out here. Looks like 17-13. Asa Neely and Xavier Cruz back deep to return for Roman Catholic. Maya's kick is up and away. That'll be out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Roman offense will take over with slightly better field position than last time around, just 7 more yards with the touchback there. And we will see what the K-Lites have in store on offense after a early 3-and-out. Had them send one away to DeMatha. They came up with a score off of it.
I mean, I would come out. You saw you can get away with some things from Roman, especially in the pass game.
Bills is picked off there on the left sideline. He's got blockers. He's got room. 5. Touchdown, DeMatha Catholic.
Just that fast. I thought they could get something in the pass game, and he changed my mind immediately. Pick 6.
Jacob Wallace on the interception there. The speedy return man and DB picks off Beals and has given DeMatha Catholic an early 2-possession lead here in the first quarter.
Hey, man, you're traveling down 95 here to Philadelphia, and you couldn't ask for a better start to a game if you're a coach on that DeMatha sideline. You're getting it offensively and defensively right now, and this could set up for a long night for the home team here.
Amaya's kick is splitting the uprights there. So make it 14-0 DeMatha Catholic. And we are less than 15 plays total into this game. And DeMatha Catholic already has 14 points on the board. And Roman Catholic looking for answers here early. Facing some heavy, heavy adversity.
Yeah, I mean, it's very early in the game. 6:21 on the clock. Still remaining here in the first. And I always used to tell the teams when I coach to just think about it like this: as fast as they scored their 14 points, we could do the same. So, but it has to start with establishing some type of success offensively right here when you get the ball. You want to put together a good drive. You don't want to give them the ball back because the momentum is just on their side at the moment. So you want to make sure that, you know, you get that going and then get some positives, try to get some points, and boom, do it defensively.
So Jacob Wallace there with the interception for DeMatha. His older brother Josh was a national champion with Michigan last year, now on the Los Angeles Rams.
They played with guys that we know from IMG. Keon Sabb played on that national championship team, guy that we covered a lot in the South Jersey, Philadelphia area.
Had his own camp at Glassboro, right?
At Glassboro, yeah. But he's out of, I guess IMG is his home school at the moment. You know, that's where he graduated
Home high
from.
school.
But
so the K-Lights will try and get something going here on their third offensive drive. They've only ran one running play so far in this contest.
I mean, they only have 4 plays. So that's going to be a little skewed at the moment. Here's a second.
There's another running play here.
Yeah.
For the K-Lights.
Yeah, they're going to have to incorporate the quick pass games to the slots. They're going to have to move some guys around, try to confuse DeMatha. This offensive line at the moment is not getting a real good push. Here we
Wide
go.
open down the sideline. Beals couldn't connect with his man, Neely. They had a wide open side of that field, and it looks like DeMatha will call timeout, try and give their guys a breather. That first run was by Xavier Kincaid to open this drive.
Yeah, Coach Marcus is probably talking to his quarterback, trying to get him settled down. You know, when you're playing some of these games where you're getting up on teams really quick, you start looking for the big play. Right now, they just have to settle down. They got to get in rhythm. You know, get your 5 and 6 yard outs and your quick slants, things like that. Get the ball in your playmakers' hands. Let them get some positive yards. But they're going to have to mix it in. They're going to have to go screen game as well. I mean, this defensive line for DeMatha looks to be formidable. And right now, they're getting the best of this offensive line.
So 3rd and long now coming up for Roman Catholic. Beals is going to drop back. Looks on the right sideline, has a man, and he can't come up with it, overthrown. So another 3 and out for Roman Catholic.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's the game, you know, and that's what you have had success with, but, you know, you're playing a nationally recognized team. Can't just drop back and chuck up goal balls. Like I said, we got to get a rhythm. We definitely got to get a rhythm. We need to run the ball a little bit, get some screens, and take the underneath routes. Get in a rhythm.
The intended receiver was Zamir Newson.
Punt team has the cover here.
Pollock's punt will be taken at about a 49, and he's going to be taken down. That looks like LeVar Keys. That was indeed LeVar Keys, the return man for DeMatha Catholic.
I mean, also, one of the things, too, defensively, hopefully we could do it right here. KLX can do it here, is get a defensive stand. DeMatha hasn't started offense on the other side of the 50. So you got to defend the end zone, try to hold them to 3. If you can, hold them out of the end zone. We need a big defensive stand here, kind of get things settled down.
The Stags will take over from the Roman Catholic 40. Here's Coombs, gets swallowed in the backfield, but gains about a yard.
Good defensive stop right there. You know, DeMatha has been known for some of their players. One of the players my son grew up with was Marshawn Lloyd out of Delaware. Played at DeMatha, played at South Carolina, USC, and now currently with the Green Bay Packers.
Fumbled snap there. Gardner falls on top of it. Lucky break there for DeMatha. That could have been A huge momentum-changing play.
That's
That could have been what Roman Catholic was looking for right there.
exactly, and that's what they need. They need to get a little bit of that. you need the ball to bounce their way at some point in this first quarter here.
So third and
It's a big play.
about 15 now.
It's money down right here. Big play, money down. Got him third and long. Let's try to get him off the field here.
Gardner going to drop back here out of the shotgun. Looks across the field, gets some pressure. Gardner directing traffic downfield, floats it up, and it is caught by number 14. That is Brandon Newman there.
Called it incomplete.
Incomplete, actually. They're going to say he did not have control of the catch as he went out of bounds. So a break there for Roman Catholic.
Great job. Great job.
That brings up the punt team for DeMatha Catholic.
They have been getting after him while he's been dropping back or rolling. So that's a good sign. They made a stop right there on first down. That was a huge stop. No positive yards. You're able to get DeMatha Catholic off of the field.
So punt coming now from DeMatha Catholic. Boot, a loud punt. It's fielded, taking it down the right sideline and shoved out of bounds. And the K-Lights will take over here now on offense. So here comes Roman Catholic now on offense again. Got some laundry on the field here. We're going to see what the white hat says.
Let's call him a false start, I believe.
False start on the offense, backing up 5 for Roman Catholic. So first and 15 coming up now. And even more adversity here for Roman Catholic.
We just need to see 5 yards, 4 yards. They need to see it.
Beals drops back, swing pass out of the backfield to his running back, incomplete. So second and long coming up here.
I haven't been paying attention. Are they running straight man?
It looks like it. It looks exactly like it. I could be wrong, though. We do have the 2 high safeties over top, but they're playing press, pretty much press. Beals hands it off.
There you go.
Big gain there, or at least a sizable gain there.
It's good.
For Roman Catholic.
Good. I mean, it's third and long, but it's third and 9. It's something that they have been able to get, this season. So it's positive. You get to see positive yards. They can get it.
Xavier Kincaid there.
Looks like we're going to get another
6.
false start.
Another false start for Roman Catholic.
Yeah, it looks like the tackle is kicking out a little early, so the line judge is catching it.
Trying to be that sneaky Jason Peters half-second early kick step there. Many offensive tackles and linemen do in the NFL now and somehow get away with it. So third and long now. Beals going to drop back, looks over the middle, has a man dropped.
Man, I tell you, he was all over him. All over him, but he gets the incomplete pass and no flag.
Beals is looking for his man Neely there. Couldn't come up with it, as his defender was pretty much draped over top of him. Could have extinguished the fire with that one. So here comes another 3 and out for Roman Catholic.
More another false start.
Field. might have to punt this one away again. Or we will see. It is another false start or illegal motion on Roman Catholic. And they're going to punt this one away again from even farther back now. It looks like timeout Roman Catholic, if I saw correctly. Timeout Roman Catholic. So here comes the punt unit again for Roman Catholic. Wallace and Keys back deep to receive for DeMatha. Pollock drops it straight down with the nose. Keys takes it in, going to try and get up the left sideline. Got a couple man, makes it cut across the field, and is tackled at about the Roman 20-yard line. So the Kaolites will have to defend their end zone again, starting from their own 20-yard line here in the first quarter.
It's been a nightmare first quarter right now for the Kaolites. This is not how you want to start out. I mean, every drive they started at least at the 40-yard line. So defense, we need you again, you know, kind of hold up here. But DeMatha, I'm probably taking a shot right now.
Some motion on the right side here. Coombs with the handoff, stumbles forward for a gain of a couple of yards. Give it 2. 2nd and 8 now coming up for DeMatha Catholic. Gardner going to drop back short round the left sideline, dropped by his man Parker. Josh Parker couldn't come up with it there on the quick little hitch route. And 3rd and long coming up now for DeMatha Catholic. Motion out of the backfield. Gardner going to take it on the draw. Gardner makes a couple men miss. We're going to see where they mark him. He's short of the first down marker.
Man, I'm telling you, having a quarterback that has some wheels underneath him is an added, you know, piece of pressure going against the defense there. I mean, they sprinted out the running back, and that just opened up the whole middle where they were able to adjust to it.
We're going to get a timeout here from DeMatha Catholic with 2:12 left in the first quarter as they lead 14-0 over Roman Catholic. We are back now after the timeout. DeMatha Catholic faced with a 4th and 1 inside Roman territory, deep. Looks like Coombs going to take the direct snap out of the Wildcat. Coombs going to get the first down and then some. So a little bit of trickeration there as Coombs took the direct snap out of the Wildcat. They pretty much telegraphed that play right there, but
Yeah, we knew that was coming. Some type of power, whether it be quarterback or running back, just straight downhill, smash mouth football.
first and goal inside the 10 now for DeMatha Catholic. Gardner, here we go again. Quarterback up the middle, DeMatha, and Gardner's in as he is slammed down inside the end zone. Denzel Gardner with the third touchdown of the day for DeMatha Catholic. Second one on offense as Denzel Gardner got a little crease there from his offensive line, found it, and eventually found himself in the end zone. But DeMatha Catholic looking to make this one 21-0 here as Amaya is set to send this one through the uprights. Amaya's kick is up and it is good. So DeMatha Catholic takes a 21-0 lead here in the first quarter with a little over a minute and a half left in this first period of play.
Yeah. This is not the way we thought this game was going to start. I mean, we're here in the first quarter. We're normally seeing Roman Catholic on the other side of this, putting up points. They've been very good this year. I definitely did not expect this to happen so far here in the first quarter. Two things have to change. The first is it's going to have to be field position. You're going to have to get a little bit better punts. You're going to have to cover the punts a little bit better. And you're going to have to start picking up a couple first downs. If you keep going 3 and out, this game could get out of hand very quickly. I mean, it's close right now. We're on the verge. But there's still a lot of football to be played. And anybody watch the game of football, you already know. That doesn't mean that the game is over at the moment, but, you know, it's not time to hit the panic button, but we got to see some positive plays out of this right now.
Deep kick from Amaya, taking it about the 5. Neely makes a couple men miss, gets up the right sideline. And Issa Neely, pretty good return there from the sophomore. That'll set up Roman Catholic at about their own 18-yard line. And if you're Roman Catholic, they got a pretty nice run last time from Xavier Kincaid, a gain of 6, but they just keep pressing the throwing the ball button.
No, it's not really the throwing the ball. You remember after they got positive yards, they had 2 false starts. You know, that's not good in a game like this. And it looked like we're going to get a face mask.
The jet sweep there. It looks like number 6, Rayshawn Scott, took the handoff. We might get Roman Catholic's first down of the night. Possibly, depending on the call here. If it is indeed a face mask, and it looks like it indeed will be a face mask. So a face mask on the play. That gives Roman Catholic their first down of the night. And there's a minute and 18 left in the first quarter when it happened.
Hey, right now, if I'm Roman, I'm in no rush. I want to make sure that everybody knows their assignment and what's going on.
See Beals dissecting the defense here. There goes Tab up the near sideline.
I mean, that's a positive right there. It's almost 10 yards on first down off of the run.
So that's Xavier Kincaid, my apologies. Xavier Kincaid with a first down run there. Ball's loose on the floor. Wallace has it. Wallace scooped up. He's got nothing but green ahead of him. He's got one more man to beat. He's tripped up inside the Roman Catholic 10-yard line. And DeMatha Catholic has everything going their ways. Jacob Wallace comes up with the fumble recovery there. Thought there's a possibility he might have been down by contact, but I was not sure.
That's what I was thinking too. I thought he was down. We don't have our replay system here tonight. That would have been interesting to see. Man, you got to get out of this first quarter. You know what's coming. I mean, right here down inside the 10-yard line, it's nothing but power or quarterback power. Know that for sure.
Elijah Lee in the backfield now with Denzel Gardner. Gardner hands it off to Lee. Lee going to try and get the middle. Tries to find a crease. And is eventually brought down inside the 5-yard line. We're going to mark him down at about the 3. So a gain of 5 for Elijah Lee.
And these guys are leaning right now. You know, you always tell your offensive line to lean on them. You know, put your weight on them. Let them feel, you know, the weight. They're going to hold it here.
We're going to let the clock run out of the first quarter here.
Clock stopped. It should be over.
So they will flip fields here.
Gut check time, man. This is the time right now as a coach, as a team, where you're going to kind of get on your guys, try to light a fire on them. Need something, some type of turnover. Right now, every phase of this football game, DeMatha is winning. They're winning on the offensive line. They're winning from the quarterback position, the running back position, the receiver position. They're winning defensively on the defensive line as well in the secondary with the interception, pick 6 for a touchdown. They're forcing fumbles. They have, you know, they have the special teams going for them. I mean, if it wasn't for a block in the back, they would have had a punt return for a touchdown. So in every facet of the game right now, they're winning. You know, if you're a Roman Catholic fan, coach, right now, you gotta be, you know, trying to have some motivation. I'm trying as well here on the broadcast. I'm just trying to analyze and just, you know, say what I would probably try to do. I mean, at the end of the day, they have prepared for this team. They knew what they were getting into, but I don't think they expected it to get like this early. Right now, your chance of going down 28 points right here.
Motion on the right side there. Gardner going to take the quarterback snap, direct snap. Going to run over a man. He's in for the touchdown. Denzel Gardner, his second touchdown of the night. And DeMatha Catholic pouring it on here now in the second quarter.
So, Chris, this is our second time doing, actually not our second time. This is about our fifth team that we've covered this year, sixth team nationally, you know, respected team. We had IMG, Bergen Catholic. Last week we had ML Tep and East St. Louis. Today we have DeMatha and Roman. From what you've seen from some of these teams, where do you see these teams stacking up with some of the teams that you've already seen?
I think obviously IMG is the best one that we've seen. Clear cut, nothing, no really contest to it. But I do think a team like DeMatha, they've been a running back stable for, the past, however long now. Like you mentioned earlier, a guy like Marshawn Lloyd. It just seems like they keep getting these backs down in the DMV area that once they hit the line of scrimmage, they're not going to go down. They just keep on trucking and keep on dragging defenders with them. And I think that we're seeing, tonight especially, we're seeing two different styles of play here as DeMatha is just utilizing the ground and pound, as to where Roman Catholic's offense, they kind of slice and dice through the air. So I think that because DeMatha Catholic has established that presence on the ground, I think Roman Catholic wanted to take a page out of their playbook because Xavier Kincaid is constantly been getting positive yards on each run. He has not got a single negative run yet tonight. I think they have to try and open up the passing game instead of trying to pass first, run second.
They're trying. I'm just looking at what they're doing. They're kind of limited. I have to be honest. I mean, you're getting some positive yards out of the run game, but that's coming because they fear their pass.
They're honoring the pass.
Yeah, they fear Roman's pass, but at the same time as Roman, you have to shorten up the routes. All right, we aren't getting open. We got to run routes, quick outs, things like that. Just get the ball to our athletes. But I don't think it's necessarily a run or a pass first mentality. I think they're kind of reverting to what they can get. We've seen Roman, they'll throw the ball, but they'll run it as well. So right now, I think, we're down 28 points right now. So
I mean, with that being said, I do think the routes have to shorten up. I mean, Beals is 0 for his first 7 tonight. He has yet to complete a pass. As Beals has a man on the near sideline. Huge catch. They're going to say he caught it. Easton Neely, the sophomore, as right on cue there, Beals completes his first pass of the night.
Easy.
For about a 24-yard gain.
That's an easy throw for him. Kind of layup.
Beals drops back, faces some pressure, looks across the middle, incomplete. Looks for Neely again. That time couldn't hold on to it. Got an injury timeout now for DeMatha Catholic. Looks like some possible cramps maybe. So with this injury timeout, we'll take a second to hit the intermission real quick. We'll be right back. We are back now from the injury timeout as the Roman offense now is going to try and keep the things rolling here. As here is more laundry on the field. Another false start for the Roman Catholic offense.
It's kicking out early. Got to hold your water. Definitely understand that some of these guys are getting off pretty fast for DeMatha, but you have to hold your water.
Beals going to drop back, faces immediate pressure. Pass is incomplete.
Sheesh.
As soon as Beals caught that ball, he had a DeMatha defensive lineman immediately in his face.
Immediately. And we were talking about getting some of the screen game going, but if he's getting up on the quarterback that fast, there's no way possible you can get that screen game, running a way that you would like to get it going.
Here comes Beals now with 3 receivers to his left and a running back as well. Beals going to drop back. Has a man across the middle. It's Neely, but it's overthrown.
So you know what that comes from, right?
So,
I mean, as a quarterback, you've been getting hit in the face. Soon as you drop back, you're anticipating the pressure getting to you, so you're trying to get it out a little bit fast, and their timing and rhythm is off. It's totally off at the moment. So, you have to help your. Everybody has to help each other out at the moment right now, man. You gotta figure out if you need to cut block. You gotta figure out if you need to double team or who's the weak link on the defense where, you know, you can kind of slide a guy, slide protection, get them on rollouts. And here we go. They're starting on the other side of 40 again.
So a shanked punt by Pollock. Try to go rugby style there. That one ends up slipping off the side of his foot. And here comes DeMatha Catholic. They have started every single drive at the 50 or in Roman Catholic territory. So the Stags will take over at the Roman Catholic 40-yard line. Timeout Roman Catholic. So Coach Preet will address the defense here during the timeout. Must have saw something either liked or did not like, and they'll discuss it during this quick intermission. So here we go to the timeout. DeMatha Catholic going to take over on the Roman Catholic 40. Gardner going to fake the handoff to Lee. Gets met in the backfield, spins out of the tackle, and slides. Denzel Gardner, smart play there. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, the wind is picking up here at the stadium. I don't think that matters to DeMatha right now. They've been rushing pretty heavily. No need for them to throw the ball as of yet. So
Gardner hands off to Lee. Lee gets up the middle. Short of the first down, but a big gain from Lee. Gain of about 6 on the play. DeMatha Catholic 3rd and short now. Gardner hands off to Lee. Lee gets the first down and is going to be dragging a couple defenders with him for the first down.
I mean, right now, what I probably would do, I'm not sure if Roman feel like they could hold up in the back end with coverage, as far as you know, taking a guy away from the back end, putting him in a box to help with this run. And here's the pass.
Gardner RPO option, got a man in the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown DeMatha Catholic. That looks like number 5, LeVar Keys, on the touchdown catch. So DeMatha Catholic continues to add this one on here as the Penn State commit, LeVar Keys, ends up with a touchdown.
So the penalty there be enforced on the kickoff.
-16-yard pitch and catch from Gardner to Keys. The extra point is good. So DeMatha Catholic with
We get another penalty.
another penalty, actually. need to re-kick this. Extra point is good. Penalty is declined. So make that 35-0. DeMatha Catholic leads over Roman. A possible big break here as DeMatha Catholic would kick off from their own 10-yard line. Amaya gonna send this one away from their own 10-yard line. The ball falls off the tee. So we'll reset here and wait Alex Amaya's kick again here. We redo. Amaya's kick gonna be taken. A long kick, fielded at the 10-yard line. And Neely tried to get an extra 15 yards with it, but no such thing as good field position here as Amaya kicked it from his own 10 to the opposing 10.
Jeez Louise, everybody up. I'm trying to find a ball. I couldn't even find it. And
About a 20-yard return there from Issa Neely, the sophomore.
What a kick.
Beals has a man on the left side. Looks like Zamir Newsom there. He's short pass there.
See, that's what they have to do right there. Start doing some of those, and then you can run a little hesitation or a fake screen tunnel go, something like that.
Here's a running play for a first down now.
Good job.
Xavier Kincaid with the run there.
Oh, my goodness.
Snap could be corralled by Beals, and they fall about 15 yards back.
Wow.
So just as things were going their way, Roman is right back to where they started.
Well, this has been the theme of the first half. The theme of the first half has been positive rush yards and then followed up by a penalty or, as you just saw, a quick snap that nobody was ready for.
Beals faces some pressure, going to step up in the pocket and run it down the left sideline. Beals going to get out of bounds. Looks like he's going to be short of the original first down marker, the original line of scrimmage, my apologies. So we'll see where they mark him at. They're going to say he was indeed short, so a gain of about 13 there for Samaj Beals on the run.
Well, that's just to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Beals has a man on the right side. It is dropped right through the hands of Rayshawn Scott. And the punt unit, Eli Pollock, will be on to punt yet again.
All right, this is a big play. I mean, I know some of the fans are probably like, what are you talking about, big play? This is a huge play right now, considering he shanked it in every offensive drive for DeMatha has started at the 40 or closer. So with the wind blowing, you don't want to give them another short field. You have to get a decent punt off, kind of flip the field a little bit, make them drive, 60, 70 yards instead of 40 yards.
Pollock is kicking into the wind. A pretty good punt there is going to be fielded. He's got room up the near sideline, and Jacob Wallace will fall forward. They're going to mark him down at the Roman Catholic, call it 32.
Oh, well, Chris.
Here comes the DeMatha Catholic offense here. Bud Coombs back in at running back, the dual sport commit to Maryland for football and baseball. Gardner going to fake the handoff to Coombs, going to break a tackle, he's going to get up the right side. And Gardner gets a nice holding block there from his man at the wide receiver position. They're going to say Gardner stepped out about 4 yards short. So about a gain of 6 for Denzel Gardner on that run.
Pleasantly surprised by Gardner's athleticism. Really, really good football player. He's able to add another element to this offense here.
Coombs going to try and make a couple cuts. Eventually gets back to the center of the field. He gets the first down with it. So Bud Coombs picks up a first down there. So a fresh set of downs now for Denzel Gardner and the Stags. Gardner hands off to Coombs again. And eventually is swallowed by a swarm of Kaleites. They are going to say he got about 2 yards before his forward progress was stopped. Second and about 8 now for DeMatha Catholic. Coombs cuts back through the crease made by his offensive lineman and gains a couple extra yards, and the side judge will motion the chain gang to move on up. So another first down there from Bud Coombs, the Maryland commit. Gardner hands it off again to Coombs up the middle. Falls forward for a couple extra yards.
Yeah, just watch how many linemen are getting up after the end of these plays, laying on people. You're just laying on them. You have to grab, they used to tell us to, grab the grass, right? You don't want to get up because you allow, the offensive guy to get leverage on you.
Gardner again on the keeper. Going to get the right side. He's going to fall forward, and they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So Denzel Gardner just barely short of another touchdown. And you can expect what the DeMatha offensive coaching staff will be drawn up here. It's either going to be Coombs or Gardner getting the ball here. They're going to say Gardner is in for the touchdown.
I guess they went tush push here in Philly.
Quick little quarterback sneak there from Denzel Gardner. And DeMatha Catholic, a 40-point lead over Roman Catholic as we await the extra point from Alex Amaya. Amaya, the southpaw kicker. Kick is up and it is good. So make that a 42-0 lead. DeMatha Catholic holds over Roman Catholic with 5 minutes and 1 second left here in the second quarter.
I think this crowd is a little stunned as well as I am. I definitely didn't expect this. I thought it would be, a good game. Little back and forth, little air raid, little run. But what we have right now is a totally lopsided game at the moment, 42-0. And we still have 5 minutes left here in the first half.
So the Kalites await another return. Amaya, short little line drive kick, going to go out the back of the end zone. So Roman Catholic will take over at their own 20-yard line for what seems like the 50th time tonight.
Well, Roman has started on, the other side of the 50, while DeMatha has been starting on their own 50, within that 40 to 30 yard. Oh, good catch.
Beals
Ooh,
has a man
God.
downfield, gets popped originally, and eventually is brought down by LeVar Keys.
Got lucky there. Got really lucky there. That almost could have been picked off. They're not. DeMatha's not respecting the downfield speed of Roman at the moment, so they're jumping everything underneath.
That's Xavier Cruz there with the catch. Beals, right side again. He's got Asa Neely. And Beals and company possibly starting to find a rhythm here. We have a timeout from DeMatha Catholic. Looks like that might be their last timeout of the night, if I'm correct. But not the night, but the half. So Beals and company finding some sort of a rhythm here in the second quarter. So here we go after the timeout by DeMatha Catholic. Cruz motions across the middle. Beals going to fake the handoff. He's going to try and find Cruz, and he's popped as he tries to come up with the catch. Laying the boom there was Devin Bertrand for DeMatha. And Cruz is down in pain, so we will have an injury timeout. We'll be right back as the Stags and K-Light training staff assess this injury. So it looks like there might have been a personal foul in there as well. Maybe a defenseless player or excessive celebration. So for the first time tonight, Roman Catholic has crossed midfield into DeMatha Catholic territory. Beals fixing handoff to Kincaid. He's got a man downfield. That's Jan Stead. Stead makes a couple men miss there, gets a couple yards on the play. Gain of about 6. Beals swing pass out to the left side. He is popped again. There's Bertrand again. Another 15-yard penalty. Looks like more excessive celebration or unsportsmanlike conduct for DeMatha Catholic. Add an extra 15 yards after the play. And Roman Catholic looking to try and possibly get on the board here in the second quarter. Beals fumbles a handoff. Kincaid hops right back on it, though. Kincaid bails out a botched handoff there. So second and about 12 now coming up for Roman Catholic. There's a jet sweep across the side. Roman Catholic gets back to the line of scrimmage and then some. After Jan Stead takes the handoff there on a jet sweep.
Yes, some of the players here, I know they are feeling a little down, but they can't allow them the defense to see you down, right? So you can't be walking slow, your head down, shrugging your shoulders. That bad posture. Defense in different coaches and teams, they pick up on things like that. So just want to stay focused, stay in the game. I mean, playing the game that you love right now. I understand that it's a lot of adversity right now, but kind of stay positive, get a touchdown right here, and let's keep this thing going.
Double reverse there from Roman Catholic as Beals eventually found Kincaid. Beals find a man across the middle. It is going to be caught. Didn't know if the ball popped loose or not there. That looks like Jan Stead again. It is indeed Jan Stead. Here comes Roman Catholic now, deep in the red zone. Beals got left side wide open. Beals going to try and truck a man and is eventually taken down short of the goal line.
Yeah, I don't want my quarterback taking hits like that. But great job by him attacking the end zone, trying to get in there, you know, putting pressure on the defense. I want to see him do a little bit more of that, but without taking the last shot right there. But I definitely want to see him take off, add a little more element to this offense, and put more pressure on this defense.
Beals, quick slant across the middle, is tipped up and is going to be maybe picked off. There is some laundry. It might be DPI here.
Yeah, we're going to get a pass interference. So they're jumping that. They're jumping all of those underneath routes. So you might want to get a little sluggo. Not right now, but, you know, when the field opens, go sluggo, hitch and go, certain things like that where you can kind of catch them because they're really they're flying downhill, trying to make a play, jump, cut, you know, get pick sixes.
So 2nd and goal again here from about the 1 yard line, but maybe 1.5 yard line.
Quarterback read option right here.
Beals takes the handoff, gets up the middle, and is going to be met at the goal line. They're going to say he's short. So Beals gets to about the half-inch line there.
Hey, man, do it again. Go under. Quarterback sneak. It's 4-down territory. Field goal ain't going to help us right now.
So Beals in the shotgun now, Kincaid to his right. Beals gets up to the line of scrimmage, signals to his offensive lineman. Beals hands off to Kincaid. Kincaid is met at the line of scrimmage and short. Xavier Kincaid short of the goal line. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Man, that guy's coming off the edge unblocked.
Fourth down now for Roman Catholic.
Do we run it again?
Beals rolls to his right, looks downfield, has a block. Beals gonna get to the end zone, trucks him in, and he's in for the touchdown. Samaj Beals putting his body on the line, down 42, and trucks the man into the end zone for Roman Catholic's first touchdown of the night.
Coach said we going for 2, man. We down 40. We're down 42 points. We going for 2.
I think it's a fair call there, honestly. I mean, you need any points you can get here.
For sure.
18 seconds left in the first half as well. So Beals said he was getting the end zone by any means necessary there.
And the wind is blowing kind of hard, so. And your kickers had a kind of shaky night so far, so makes sense for them to go for 2 here.
Give him a rest before he sends the kickoff out.
Good, strong run by Samaj Beals, though.
Beals in the shotgun now, the wing to his right, with a Kincaid to his right as well. Beals faces immediate pressure and has to throw it away. So the 2-pointer is no good. And DeMatha Catholic leads Roman Catholic 42-16 with 18 seconds left in the second quarter. So Pollock now send this one back to the DeMatha return men, LeVar Keys and Jacob Wallace. Pollock, little short line drive kick is taken. They're going to get up the right sideline, cut back to the middle of the field. They've got blockers. And DeMatha Catholic will start on their own side of the 50 for their first time tonight. That is Terry Dorsey on the return. So Dorsey sets up DeMatha Catholic at their own 49-yard line. We will see what the Stags have in store with Gardner lining up under center. That looks like they may just kneel it out and take it to the half. They will indeed do that as they're lined up in the usually end of game victory formation, but Gardner kneels it out and we'll head to halftime. DeMatha Catholic leads Roman Catholic 42-6 as the Stags are rolling here early. We'll be right back after the halftime intermission. Stick around. We are back now for the second half of action between Roman Catholic and DeMatha Catholic as DeMatha leads 42-6. We'll start the second half of the ball as LeVar Keys will take this one deep here. Gonna get up the middle. I'm sorry, that is Jacob Wallace. Wallace gets across midfield. And DeMatha will be starting the second half on the Roman side of the 50. And the Stags offense will look to possibly get something going here. Or, well, keep it rolling, I should say, not get something going. Gardner going to hand it off up the middle. It's Coombs. Bud Coombs breaks a couple tackles, keeps on going, gets the first down and then some. So Bud Coombs there, big run for a gain of about 5. Give or take. We do have a running clock here to start the second half. As I mentioned before, DeMatha leads Roman 42-6. I think the Stags may just keep on pounding this one here. Coombs takes a handoff, bounces to the left side, jumps into the tackle, is eventually tripped up though after the first down marker. So Bud Coombs with another first down run there for the Stags. Fresh set of downs now for the Stags. Gardner yet again, who else but Bud Coombs get to the left sideline. He's got Green ahead of him, dives. He's going to be no signal from the side judge. They're going to say Coombs was short of the goal line. They're going to say he stepped out at about the 3-yard line. So Bud Coombs, huge run there, sets up DeMatha Catholic just outside of the end zone. There's a fullback now, Lee the fullback. Gardner fumbles the snap. Don't know who hopped on it. Roman's saying they have it. And it looks like Roman Catholic ball. So the Kaolites catch a break there to start the second half. Exactly what they needed, as the Stags were just running it wild. So Roman will take over on their own 3-yard line after the fumbled snap was taken up by the Kaolites. Pushing across the backfield. Kincaid going to take the sweep, cuts back in the end zone, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, does. So Kincaid avoids a safety there. I'm going to say he did gain a yard on that as well. So Kincaid avoids a safety and gets a yard to gain. Beal's going to look across the middle. It is going to be incomplete. I think he was looking for Jan Stead there. Indeed, he was. So Eli Pollock on the punt now. Keys and Wallace back to receive. Roman was short a player there on the punt unit. Punt is up and away. Looks like it might hit off a DeMatha player. Roman's going to try and hop on it. They do, but you cannot advance the ball. They're going to say it did not hit a DeMatha player. So they're going to say the ball is downed by the coverage unit. So the ball was not touched by a DeMatha player. And they're going to say the punt coverage unit for Roman Catholic ended up downing the punt. The Stags offense will take over here as Lee will take the handoff up the middle, get a gain of about a couple yards, falls forward, rolls over a couple of his own players. Gain of about, we'll call it 7. DeMatha offense here looking to try and get a first down. They're going to take the handoff. Met in the backfield is going to be tackled for a loss. A swarm of Roman defenders got him there. The Stags, I think their second or third negative play all night. Third and medium coming up now. Guard are going to take the draw up the middle. He's going to be tackled for a loss there. The Duke commit Will Felder sniffed that one out and tackled Gardner for a loss. And here comes fourth down now for the Stags. And they're going to punt for the first time tonight here in the second half. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Sorry, second time today DeMatha has had to punt, if I'm correct. Yes, indeed. It's the second time today DeMatha has had to punt. Felder again there on the pressure. Fair catch called for, and the punt unit downs it. That's the long snapper, it looks like. Here comes Beals and company now after the punt. The Roman Catholic defense forcing the second punt of the night. Motion across the middle. Beals going to drop back, swing pass out to the right, incomplete. Was looking for Xavier Kincaid.
I want to apologize. The scoreboard's been going in and out, so we wanted to make sure we got it back up. Never mind the play clock, the 25-second clock that won't run. It's just a running clock right now.
Beals with the run there. Gain of about 5. Beals drops back, looks to his right, pumps, has a man over the middle, is incomplete. Was looking for Xavier Cruz there. And here comes the punt unit now for Roman Catholic. As there's a new punter now, looks like number 37. Trying to get a name on that. That is Noah Beasley, another sophomore specialist. Low snap handled by Beasley. His punt is up and away, and it's going to bounce back towards the middle of the field. Keep on rolling. Pretty decent bounce there from Beasley. It'll be downed. Looks like number 26, Roman Catholic, Walter Hudson, the sophomore linebacker. So DeMatha finally starting again for the 3rd straight drive in their own territory on their own 39-yard line. This is the deepest they've started all night tonight, starting on their own 39-yard line this drive. Gardner hands it off up the middle. That's a big run there. Bud Coombs there gets a huge run. And Coombs, a little slow to get up, but eventually does. So Bud Coombs, the Maryland 2 sport commit, with a huge chunk play there for DeMatha Catholic. And they'll let their quarter run out there as it is the end of the 3rd quarter. DeMatha Catholic leads Roman Catholic 42-6. We are in the final, as we head to the final period of play, my apologies. The final 10 minutes of play here tonight at Northeast High School here in Philadelphia. Starting the 4th quarter now here as DeMatha Catholic is in Roman Catholic territory. Gardner fakes the handoff, took it himself, and is tackled after about a gain of, they're going to say he got about a yard on that one. So Denzel Gardner using his legs there as he has all night long. Second and long now for DeMatha Catholic. Lee bounces out to the right side. Lee's got a couple seams. He's going to be tripped up after the first down and a lot more after. So Elijah Lee and Bud Coombs both showing off the legs there tonight. Lee here again on the handoff, tripped up, not far past the line of scrimmage. Second and medium coming up now for the Stags after Lee's short run. Gardner fakes the handoff to Lee, gonna look left, has a man downfield. It is overthrown. They're gonna say he gave him a little tug there, so here comes the DPI coming up for the DeMatha Catholic offense in favor.
They rocked them to sleep with the run game. Came and took a shot right there. Good call by the offensive coordinator.
The man intended was Josh Parker, the 6'4" junior. So add on 15 to that. And a fresh set of downs come with it. New running back in the game now for DeMatha Catholic. That is number 20, Darius Harrell, the senior. Did a short gain there on the run. The third running back used tonight for DeMatha Catholic. Gardner hands it off to Harrell, nowhere to go. Tackled for a gain of a yard.
I will say in this game, both teams have had people that have flashed. You know, we come into this game, big game, kind of start looking at some of the players, see where they're going. They're definitely flashing. That you definitely could see that D1 potential out of those players, and why those guys have gotten those offers and been able to commit. You know, you have two guys on the field right now committed to Marshall. You have a guy committed to Duke, Penn State. I mean, both sides are picking up offers from Penn State and Ohio State, different teams. You could definitely see why they are there.
Gardner fakes the pass to the right side. Gardner's got a lot of room. Hurdles, jumps into the end zone. Touchdown to DeMatha Catholic. Will Gardner, what a run there.
Yeah, I'm on the sideline catching him saying, hey, we're up. You know, we're up. We don't need you doing the helicopter, Randall Cunningham. I know you're in Philly. You've probably seen the old highlights and you want to emulate Randall or Mike Vick or one of those guys. Brett Favre diving at the goal line. But, sheesh, we're already up 40-plus points. You know, we cool. I don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, right there, you just want to keep you guys healthy. I mean, you do enjoy the score, but at the end of the day, you just want to make sure your guys come out of this game healthy.
Yeah, we definitely need the curtain call. We need him heading back to the locker room. You know, hey, pads off right now. We're up. You already, showed what you can do out here today. But great showing by DeMatha. It's just, total dominance on both sides of the ball, including on special teams. Big win for them. I mean, we have 7 minutes left, but we all pretty much know what the outcome of this one is getting ready to be. It's a lot better, drive home from Philadelphia with the victory. Right now, with the running clock, you just want to kind of get your guys out of this game healthy, kind of sub in some guys that haven't gotten a lot of playing time, see what they can do.
Working those JVs, second strings,
Yeah.
some of those guys. That was Robert Reeser on the extra point now. They've gone to the second string kicker for DeMatha Catholic. Alex Amaya, his day is done as he's had quite the busy day kicking extra points and setting off kickoffs. So Reeser now on to send this one away as Neely and Cruz await the kickoff. Reeser here to send this one away deep and touchback. So Roman will take over on their own 20-yard line, as I've said about 50 times tonight. So Beals will lead the offense here. Handoff up the middle. That's Kincaid. Another positive play. I think the biggest standout player for me tonight for Roman Catholic's probably been Xavier Kincaid. I mean, he's taken a beating with how much he's run the ball tonight. I guess no Jeremiah Tabb. I don't see him on the sideline, possibly inactive or injured. But tonight, I mean, he's really showed that, you know, even though they're down 42 points, 43, whatever it is, he's still running hard out there, trying to pick up extra yards, trying to pick up a possible first down. Now with that, I'm not too sure what his recruiting situation looks like, but I know if I'm a college coach of any level, I want a guy like that on my team, no matter if we're up 50 or down 50. I still want my guys out there playing hard. As here's a first down here by Kincaid on cue.
One thing I'll say about Roman, when you're playing these national teams, you get to see national caliber teams. You get to see, you know, your deficiencies, what areas you're good at and what areas you're not so good at. And one thing I would take away from this, man, we got to get bigger in the weight room, especially on our offense and defensive lines. We definitely have to get a little bit bigger and stronger. So we can compete with these national programs. Our athletes and skills, they're going to do what they're going to do. We're going to match up pretty much as good as we can. But up front is where, you know, the difference has been tonight. In my personal opinion, just watching the push, especially on that DeMatha's offensive side, their guys are, you know, I don't know if you have the roster with their, you know, size, but they definitely look bigger, a little bit bigger than Roman's offense.
Yeah, some of these guys I'm reading here on the offensive line, 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", 6'6", you know, all those. Another incomplete pass there.
Right. I mean, you're talking about 6'6" offensive linemen. I don't think Roman has one guy on their offensive line that's 6'6", I don't believe. So, I mean, you just see it's a clear difference. Being here, seeing them walking down on the field, I get a gauge of it. Earlier on, we kind of spoke on it. You know, the first play, kind of, you know, paying attention to the offense and defensive line. And I think that's where the game was won. Excuse me.
Got offsides on the defense or an encroachment. Either way, back up the defense 5 yards. Make it a closer attempt for Roman Catholic. Possibly get the first down. If you can see on the far sideline, my apologies, the DeMatha second stringers are having a meeting with the coaches there, going over game plans and such, ready to enter the game. As Beals finds a man over the middle, that's Newson. Newson gets the first down and then some. So Beals hooks up with his guy, who just celebrated a birthday, if I'm not mistaken, a couple days ago. Beals drops back, rolls out to his left, going to throw on the run. It is incomplete. Looking for Newson again.
Hey, man, as a coach, we're going to the locker room. We want to flush this one down the toilet right now. We're not taking this over into the next week. You know, we got to get back on track, prepared. This one of those games you got to take your lumps and come back, you know, stronger next week.
Yeah, obviously this is this is Roman's first loss on the season. So, you know, so far they've had nothing but success. But now, you know, they're seeing a loss in that column, and I think maybe next week they come out a little bit more pep in their step. There's a little swing pass to Stead there, Jan Stead, for a big gain and a fresh set of downs.
I mean, it's something to build on. Both teams, DeMatha, you came into Philadelphia, you beat one of the better teams in the city of Philadelphia. You go home with the win. You know, you had a team that didn't play last week, so it's good to get off of the couch and, you know, kind of get into this game and, you know, get a win. And then you get to travel back home, have some fun on the bus on your way back home. Build for next week. For Roman, you just want to take this game and pick it apart if you're a player. You know, it's nothing wrong with getting a little humbling, you know, figure out what you're good at, what you're not good at. Return to practice and get better with it. Just, you know, keep building on the success that you've had over the season. This is not a bad loss. This team, you know, they're a really good team, you know. So it's not like you're losing to, you know, someone you shouldn't have lost to. You know, coming into this game, it was kind of one of those, we were leaning heavy. We were leaning DeMatha, but you still gave Roman an opportunity and a shot because they have shown a lot of resilience and they've shown a lot of growth over the last year.
It felt like more of a toss-up game than anything. I don't really know if anyone had a confident answer of who they thought could win. You know, both teams very, very good, very talented, a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. And I think that, you know, do you think there's a possibility that the rest that DeMatha had last week, compared to a strenuous game against a Philadelphia rival in Malvern Prep, where they had to go play a 21-17 close game, maybe they're a little bit more fatigued of sort compared to, you know, DeMatha having a week off?
Nah, I don't think it's me personally. I don't think it's that. I'm a little more of a realist coach. I'm not one of those guys that are, you know, really sugarcoat it. I think they were the better team. DeMatha was a better team all the way around. I mean, you come into the game. And the reason why I say that is it's not like you lost on the defensive side of the ball or the offensive side of the ball. I mean, you pretty much got beat in every facet of the game today. Special teams, you know, offense, defense, all of those things are, you know, you didn't win in any category, you know, as far as things that we look at as coaches. So you just want. Sometimes it's like that, you know. We've been on the winning side of that. We beat teams by 40 points. You know, today we come in and we, you know, got a touchdown in there.
As time runs out, Beals finds, looks like Asa Neely from less than 10 yards out there. And time does indeed run out. So no extra point or two-pointer will be needed here as we have gone final. They did signal touchdown, so the final score for tonight's matchup, DeMatha Catholic comes out victorious 49-12. over Roman Catholic. And the Stags will head back home to Maryland victorious, as they have given Roman Catholic their first loss of the season. And I'm not sure what Coach Hammond and Coach Preet will have coming up the next coming week or so, but going back to the drawing board here for Roman Catholic, we'll see what the KLites have coming up in the next couple of weeks coming off this loss. I'm Chris Baker. Tonight was a pleasure getting to call both these two talented teams tonight here at Northeast High School. Thank you, Rod, for constantly giving me the chance to hone my craft here tonight.
Yes, sir.
And I'm signing off now. Chris Baker for D2 Sports Network. DeMatha Catholic comes up victorious 49-12. We'll see you when we see you.